So pretty excited to come at you guys today with my Rihanna winter or Christmas haul, I guess. And then I also did a look using the products on my face, which is what I got on. If you are interested in that, you can hang tight towards the end of the video. You know, get a demo and see how they perform and stuff like that. But I'm just going to jump into the products that I got and tell you what I think of them. Kind of a first impressions deal, haul, review. I just like to throw it all in one. To start off with, so I don't have to show you box after box after box, they are the same across the board with the products, and they look like so absolutely gorgeous packaging. This packaging I like better than the other collections. Well, there's only one other collection that came with the special packaging, but this to me is prettier. The white with the rose gold, it's fabulous. So this is what the box looks like for all the products across the board. I ended up picking up 2 of the lipsticks, which come in absolutely gorgeous packaging. See if this thing will focus here. It is fabulous. Here's a close-up of what the lipstick packaging looks like. Isn't it gorgeous? So beautiful. And then, of course, there's etched in there. This is Riri Woo here. And then a swatch of that, which you guys probably seen a million times, is right there. And this is Pleasure Balm, which is what I'm wearing on my lips. I suppose I don't need a swatch of it, but I don't feel it's showing up quite true in the viewfinder as it is in person. It's kind of a berry fuchsia red almost. I would have liked to get the third lipstick, but they sold out, and I want to say something like probably 5 minutes, which is insane. Mac, make more for us fiends. But I am glad that I got the ones that I did get, so that makes me happy. I do like the one that I'm wearing as well. I thought it was going to be a bit more deeper red, like a shade that you wouldn't reach for very often, but I think this would be a really pretty summer shade as well as going into the holidays. So those are the lipsticks. And then I also picked up the brush, which it was just too pretty not to pick up. It's just gorgeous. Anyway, it's a 217, and then what's the flat sheeter? I don't know the number off the top of my head. I'm sure you guys do. But the bristles are the same, but the cut, I feel, because I do have these brushes in their other, their regular form, I feel like the cut is a little bit blunt. Not as, the edges aren't as smooth as the single brushes, but nonetheless, and I spaced it out. I should have used it for my eyeshadow, like, hello, but I didn't. But the main reason I picked it up, because I don't even reach for my MAC brushes anymore. I got my other brushes that I love, but it's because it looks so daggone pretty. It is like absolutely pretty. Rose gold, and it says Riri right here on this part. Right there. Then I picked up the bronzer, which looks like so. I do have it on my face today, and I really like it. It's more of a burnt bronzer for me, which is right up my alley as far as bronzers go. And the inside looks like this here. The R is got the real shimmery copper to it, which I buffed my brush in it pretty good for usage. I did only use it one time, but I've been rubbing on this corner to see if it'll go away, and so far it hasn't gone away. I do think it is. I don't think it's all the way through the powder, but I think that the raised part of the R might be solid, that coppery shade. So not for sure. I will definitely have to use it more. The base of it does have little gold flecks of shimmer in it, but it's basically kind of a matte satin base to it. I think it went on, I'm really sloppy with bronzer, as you'll see in the demo. It went on really strong, but it blended out really beautifully. I like it a lot. I'm glad that I picked this up. And the packaging, again, to die for. This is my favorite packaging of all of her collections. It's just gorgeous. And then the 2 eyeshadow quads. This is 2X Dare or 2 times Dare. Veluze Pearlfusion Shadow. And I didn't pick up any of the Pearlfusion Shadow quints when they released in that collection. The look to them and the texture I thought was going to be like my Lancome quints, which I only have, I think, 2 of them, or like their newer formula. And upon application of this particular quad today, I find that wasn't the case. They went on really nice. They didn't mesh together too bad. They blended nicely. I was really surprised. I didn't think that I was gonna like the formula that much. I thought there was gonna be quite a bit of fallout, and I really thought the shades were gonna blend too much together where you couldn't distinguish one from the other, and it kind of would end up being a mess. But that wasn't the case. They blended really nice, which I'm happy about. I, of course, you know, I love the products, like, because of the packaging. I'm such a sucker for packaging, but so I would have bought these both probably anyway, but I'm really surprised with the quality of the shadows, like, or at least how they performed. They're, you know, some of them are a bit chunky and dusty, but I tapped off my brush and I didn't have, I might have just a little tiny bit of fallout right here on my nose. That was all. Not too bad though, not as, at least not as bad as I thought there was going to be. But in any event, this is the one that I'm wearing. Hopefully you guys can see here. That's about what the shades look like. This one here was the second one down was the chunkiest. And another thing that I'm not too fond of as far as the packaging goes is the strips, which are really, especially these two are really skinny. So depending on what kind of brush you like to use, like that double-ended MAC one, that should do okay in there. I use the Goss eye brushes. I can't like stop using them. They fit absolutely wonderfully in there. So depending on, you know, if you try to stuff a real big fluffy brush in there, it might, you know, travel into a different shade or something like that. But they are, like, these two strips are pretty skinny. So obviously the swatches are going to be kind of small, but they are nicely pigmented shades. This is the one I use on my eyes again, so if you want to see how they perform, you can hang tight. But and then here's that one. And those are just little tiny swatches with their little tiny pans. So I do like this. I'm surprised by this. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I actually do. So, and then this one I haven't used yet. This is the Fresh Out quint. Again, look at this packaging. I can just, like, I want to have this on display. I don't want to put it in one of my drawers. But this is what the same type of packaging as the other one, the rose gold and white. And this one is more on the, this is rose gold toned, like the Naked 3 palette. It really is. I just now thought of that. Look at me. The light bulb went on. These two shades right here are going to be the chunky shades right here, and these, the top one and the bottom two are really, really, really smooth shadows. Yeah, the coloring at least really remind me of the Naked 3 palette. Except for this packaging, I'm sorry, but this packaging wins to me. So there are the swatches of that. These two right here are the chunky shades, and there was only one chunky shade in the other palette that I used, and I thought that that was really going to have some fallout, and it wasn't so bad. So I haven't used this one yet, so I'm not sure, but hopefully it'll perform like the other one. And then here is the other shade. So those are all the items that I got from the MAC Winter or Christmas collection, Riri Hearts MAC. I wish it was a larger collection. Like more blushes or something, just because the packaging is so beautiful. And I'm really surprised with that Pleasure Balm lipstick too, because it went on a lot nicer than I expected, because I haven't had very good luck with MAC's matte lipsticks. But then again, I did put on this M Cosmetics Lollipop Lip Balm. Not a lot, because I put a lip liner on. I don't want it to be too slick. I just really blended it into my lips, and it's a pretty good shade for being underneath it too, and the lipstick went on really nicely. But something tells me that the lipstick formula is actually a lot creamier than some of the other MAC matte lipsticks that I've tried, so that was good. So anyway, if you guys are interested in the look that I have on my face, you can just keep on watching. We'll get into it right now. Alright, this is one bare canvas we got going on here. So let's warm it up with this Love Rihanna bronzing powder. Looks like that. And I'm going to use my brand new Goss Christmas brush. It doesn't have a number, it's just called the Christmas brush. I'm going to have to get some more, I think. Anyway, we're going to just dip this brush on in this powder here. And I believe this here is an overspray, but it's not going away too easily, so maybe it's a little bit more deeper into the deal. And I'm going to start in the contour of my face here. And just circular motions and kind of bring it up. Okay. With the shimmery, that's really bronzy. Like, not like bronze, like summer bronze, but like a shade bronze. Put some on my forehead. I'm really sloppy with bronzer sometimes, but I'll show you how we'll fix that in a moment. looks a bit strong, but I will show you here. We're going to take this Marc Jacobs The Face #1 brush, and we're just going to buff, since this is pretty strong, I'm going to buff over that entire thing right there for the job. And then right here. That's nice. This is a nice bronze, and I'm really fair too, so I know it looked like it went on really strong, but of course I did use a tapered brush for it. But the color is really pretty. Yeah. Just really buff that a little bit. And then if you want a little bit more contour, take the tip of this brush again and just dip the tip in there, and then I'm gonna run it just right here. Like that. So all of the bronzer went on strong because obviously I'm heavy-handed, kind of sloppy, but then I like to blend it out. Let's kind of place color and then blend it. But the overall bronze effect is really, really pretty. I'm just going to take the blush side from the Hibiscus Kiss here and this Goss #2 brush and pick up just this side right here. I'm going to put that on my cheeks. Like a lot. Then I'm going to go in with my highlighter brush and just buff this like that. Using my Goss brush again, I just dusted it kind of off on a towel. I'm going to go in with my Crazy Meteorites by Guerlain and just put my brush all over in there. And I'm going to just finish my face with this. And just dust these babies all over my face. So after a bit of debate here, I decided to go with the 2X Dare or 2 times Dare palette right here. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, I'm going to go in with a Goss #6 brush, and I am going to pick up this shade right here. It's nice about, I mean, it's kind of a pain, like these are kind of some skinny strips, but the Goss brushes are going to fit lovely in there, so I don't mind. This has got, this is going to have some fallout, I can just tell, because it's kind of a thicker texture, or like a chunkier texture, so I'm just going to tap this off here. And I'm going to put it all over my eyelid. Oh, wowzers. You guys see how pretty that is? Ooh. Yeah, you know me and my sparkle. I think it's funny, I do a matte, something with mattes, and I'm like, oh, it's so unenthused, and then I shimmer, I'm like, now I'm going to use the top shade right here with that same Goss brush and just get a little bit on there. I'm going to put this underneath my brow. Really give that a good blend so it ain't too overpowering. Now on a Goss 4 brush, I'm going to pick up the very bottom shade right here, just on the tip of that brush. Tap that off, and I'm going to go right into the crease with it. Just blend it back and forth like that. They're blending very nice. I'm surprised. I thought, well, I do tap off excess, but I thought for sure there'd be a lot more fall down. There's not, it's not too bad. Not as bad as I thought anyway. Like that. And then I'm going to take my little detailer brush, which is a Goss 8, go in with that same color. Sharpen up the outer edge. These shades blend fairly nice. I passed on the first Pearl, what are they called? Veluze Pearlfusion shadows. Because I thought that they would, I don't know what I thought. But these ones are nice. Then go back in, oh wait, there. And go back in with this little brush again. Just give it a blend. Now I think I'll take I think I'll take the second to the bottom shade right here and take it on a number 3 brush here, just on the tip of that brush. And I'll put it right and I'll put it right in front of that color and drag it up to the brow. You guys know how my little routine here, but like that. That is a pretty color. I'm really surprised at these eyeshadows. I didn't know that they were going to blend so nice, and I didn't know that there wasn't going to be so much fallout. I'm kind of impressed. I'm going to go on a number 5 brush and pick up that same shade there. And I'm just going to blend out the top of that crease color that we put down. Very nice shadows. Let's go in with the number 4 brush here again. Make sure that's good and blended. That's really pretty. Really pretty. So there is the eyeshadow done. These are nice. Nice shadows. I might have to pick up, I don't know if they're still available or not. The remember they came out with a collection of the Veluze Pearlfusions? I'm gonna have to look into that. I didn't expect these to be this nice. They're really easy to use. In any event, they are really shiny, of course, clearing off my lights, making it look like I can't blend. But they are blended. But they're really pretty. They are really pretty. And surprisingly, I do too, tap off the excess, but there isn't any fall down on my cheeks. I thought for sure I would have fall down, especially on this shade right here, but it's not so bad. It's pretty. I'm gonna go finish up my brows and liner, and I'll be back to put on some lipstick for you guys. So for starters, because I know that this matte lipstick that I'm going to put on is a drying formula that I'm not particularly keen on. It was all about the packaging for me. I'm going to put a little bit of this lip balm. It's in the color Lollipop on my lips, and just really massage it in to my lips. Not too much, because I'm going to use lip liner. I want the lip liner to go on good. So just a little bit. Hopefully that'll help that matte lipstick a little bit to not go on so patchy. I haven't used it yet, but I got a little bit of a feeling that's what it's gonna do. I'm gonna go in with the Beet lip liner, and I'm just gonna outline the outside of my lips and kind of feather it in just a little bit. Then I'm just gonna go like this a little bit with that lip liner to mellow it out. That lip balm really helped the lip liner to go on nice too. So anyways, I'm gonna go in from the tube with Pleasure Balm. Ooh, it's showing up a bit more brighter pink on my viewfinder than I feel like it is in person. It's a little bit deeper. I thought it was gonna be brighter from all the pictures and stuff that I saw, but it's not. So anyway, we're gonna put this on. Oh, it goes on a pretty nice color. Yeah, the color, no, okay. All right. Beet's a pretty good lip liner for this lipstick. Fabulous. So there is the final look using the Rihanna Winter or Christmas collection. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to wear sunscreen, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!